me, and then he's no longer a friend of mine, and friends may come and go. I don't talk to my friends from school anymore because they just believe that these people say stuff about me, and so that's why I don't want to talk to my friends anymore. How much? Well, to be honest, I'm not going to say how much, because I did spend, like, the last purchase that I got from, with my Cash App card, my old one, I spent it at Spencer's gift shop. I just bought some t-shirts. Why would they bully you? Well, it's because people was bullying me and harassing me. They tell people about my past. People pretend to be my friend, but they're not. They were just using me because of my fame. Yet they got my Cash App card, and they spent it. It's just because the girl just took a screenshot and posted online, and people has been spending on whatever. I was gonna buy something with for my early birthday money. It's just people pretend to be my friend. I don't want to talk about it because if I say, then you're gonna judge and criticize me without getting to know me, what I've gone through. Plus, they won't leave my family alone. They keep stalking their account. Yeah, but you gotta be careful by choosing friends. That is true, because I don't want people to judge and criticize me about my past. Because most people do believe me, but there's people that don't. It was back in April of last year. It was like on Thursday. 3 days, like, let's see. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So like 5 days until my 26th birthday. It's both guys and women. Yeah, it was horrible. Like, and look, Nati, Jahida, Lightning, and Kajus, they were making fun of me, because I may not understand what they're saying. I mean, I understand some of them, but it's just very hard to say because people were telling me they were making fun of me. I should have listened to the people, like my supporters. People were just telling me, Brent, they're making fun of you. Don't let them do that. And then someone just leaked my number. My house number, not my house, but my cell number, my personal number. I remember them too. I tried to warn you about them. I know, and I'm sorry. No, they used my Cash App card. They used my Cash App card. Because people spend my money on my Cash App. It's hard to end friendship, I know. Well, I don't want to say how much is personal. Don't you need a password key? Yes. But fortunately, a girl just took a screenshot of my Cash App card and just spent it. And not just her, other people have spent it too. I think you should get it right. I have a new one anyway, so I'm glad you have a new one. Yes, I did got a new one. I got a new one since maybe like around last year. The numbers is just changed already, I should have listened to the people like you guys, my supporters and my family. Even my auntie says, if I ever see Jahida again, you don't know what's gonna happen. That's what my auntie said to me. Cause she watches my live stream. She used to, but not anymore because people are just hating on me and my family. Yes. So I tried to, but they just have to get a new one. So I did get a new one, and I got a new one. Yeah, she's a real supporter. She was just looking out for me, and that girl just hacked my account. She even DM'd me on Instagram, and I had to block that person. No, she would just DM me on Instagram, and I just had to block that person. It was like both. Well, okay, so Nati did say to me that she called me on Snapchat. She was saying like, I'm gonna tell everyone you're a fake friend. I'll find better friend than you, and I'm gonna leak your number. And said okay. And then when I was at Walmart, I got a message. It says, I cannot believe I'm about to visit this childish piece of shit. Excuse my language, by the way. But yeah, she used to be my bestie, but not anymore. Friends may come and go, Want to make money, Ashley? I'm sorry, it's okay. I don't want... It's just hard to say. I'm sure she's doing okay. Yeah, even my old account, I had like 24K followers. Yeah, I don't care. I got my supporters anyway. And I have a girlfriend anyway, too. I have family. Yeah, her, Jahida, Lightning, and K-Juice, they will say, oh, Brent, do this, Brent, do that. Exactly. They were making fun of me. It's not just Nati. It was Jahida, Lightning, and K-Juice. And Lightning was saying, like, is it true Lightning McQueen is purple? Like, bro, no, he wasn't. I looked it up on my phone, and I got mad at him. I know, but still. They were just making fun of me. And look, she leaked my number. And look, she, actually, he didn't say nothing bad. He didn't say nothing bad. He knows that account knows exactly what I'm talking about. He didn't say anything bad. He was agreeing with me. No. He remembers that. He remembers that that's what Lightning McQueen was saying on my live stream. And he saw that. He didn't say anything bad. He just remembers. Because when I was on live stream, my old account, that's what Lightning McQueen was saying. And that username saw that. And he remembers that. No worries. He didn't say anything bad, He was just agreeing with me. You didn't anything bad, Ashley. You didn't. It's just that you didn't know because I've got to tell you about that person. See, Ashley? I know, right? Why he's making fun of my favorite character? Yeah, I did. I muted him. Mistakes happen all the time. Okay, good. Yeah, look, like I don't like that username. Cause when I looked it up, he is disrespectful to my favorite character. I don't know why, but that's very disrespectful. It's like it means sexualized. I did not like that. I really don't. He needs to change his username. Yeah, I remember that. Yup, excuse me. I remember that too. Mm-hmm. He was trying to make fun of McQueen's name. I know. King DJ? No. I'd rather be called Brent. You're my biggest fan, thank you. Money, Brent, come on, come on. They also made you wear blue tank top. I know, right? Hi, hello. Right? Mm-hmm. Is where you had to protect your friends, Brent. It's just that she's the one who leaked my numbers, not just her. My friend Daniel, other people leaked my number. They kept calling me. I just don't like that. I know. Which is not right either. I felt sorry. But I wish her for the best, you know. Why did people leak my house address? That's what they get to make fun of me. Well, luckily I don't receive any phone calls or threat messaging. Not anymore. Yes, I wish them for the best still, but it does hurt my feelings. They were just using me. They make fun of me especially. I just don't need them in my life anymore. Look, Jahida, she was like saying like, she would say something like you should eat in the kitchen. I don't want to. You know, they were like forcing me to. Actually, it was Star Blast. It was Star Blast, Star Blast, God Blast 1, Charmander, Redbird, and all the other haters. But the first one was Star Blast. Mm-hmm. They take my photos and videos out of context, you know. I'm just tired people were making fun of me. I'm tired they were just using me. No, she's a woman. I just don't want people to use me. Because if you really are my friend, don't use me because of my fame or my followers. Just try to be my friend. What's up? What's up? Excuse me. Thank you, Ashley. You don't accept? What do you mean? Good morning, good morning. You don't. I wanted to, but I'm afraid. How do we know to be a friend? You gotta get to know me. Like, I wanna get to know them. Instead of judging them, criticizing them, you gotta get to know the real them. The real person. What they gone through. What I've gone through. I don't have to win all the time. Winning's not everything to me. Sometimes I get excited when I win. I don't say, oh, you lose, you're a loser. I didn't say that. I would never say that. You know what else? Stop Blast using video clips previously say, oh, Brent hates Mexican, which is not true. I would never say that. Look, I have a Mexico flag up there. Like, I support that. Love, support. Love, support. Because this is my original culture. This is where I growing up when I was in the foster care. I have to bring you. Okay. I think this song I can relate to. Yes, I know. Star Blast. Well, his Star Blast, his account is still up, but he has not been posting any videos. But God Blast 1, his account got banned. He's the one who's screaming call my live stream, and I talk back to him, and because R5 Eli was fighting him, and he would say, God Blast 1 would say something about negative things about me and my family, my sister, this and that. What do you mean? I just saw your cards collection. It was pretty cool. Thank you. And I have more collections too. I have like hygienes, I have Super Mario Galaxy, and I have Toy Story. I'm gonna show you guys later. Eli offered money me. Yes, I know. What's up? I'm not gonna accept the invite, because if I accept the invite, then people's gonna say something insulting, negative. I cannot. Just please respect my bound. Please respect that. Only invite people who are nice to me, who supports me. No, it's okay, I'm good. But still. No, it's okay, I'm good. If I don't want to, I don't have to accept people as my life. He has a gift badge. I don't know if he is trustworthy. No, I'm good. Would you ever do? No, I'm good. Trust your gut, Brent. You cannot trust people, anyone these days. I know, right? All of them. Sometimes I can't even trust my own family. True. But is it gonna be the day where we beat those haters? I don't know. I wanted to defeat them. I want to defeat those haters. The best way to defeat them is just trying to ignore them. Try to ignore them. I'm working on it still. Look, Native America is supposed to be tough and strong. They're supposed to be tough and strong, not letting it get to them. Me, I'm kind of different. Because people picked on me because I'm autistic. Even some people who are autistic, they still make fun of me. You know, I seen some videos that they make fun of me because I'm autistic, even though they're also autistic. And that guy keeps saying he's a lawyer. He's not really a lawyer. He thinks he is, but he's not. Leaders are more tough and strong. Yeah, you know, Redbird, he keeps saying that he's a lawyer, but he's not. So, he was calling me on Instagram. He called me on Instagram. Like, how lawyers cannot do that. I know, right, Ashley? People like to gain power. I know, right? That's what Redbird was saying. It's like, because I saw a video and I took a screenshot, but I should have like kept it. But it says that let it be known as the lawyer, like himself, like Redbird. Because he's like, hey, I remember you sound familiar with this voice. Let's make this one thing clear. You obviously can tell that I'm obviously autistic. Second. And he also said like, well, I'll show you. He said, seriously, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Like, you know, he keeps saying that, like, even though that video got deleted, he deleted that video. He's so full of it. I know, right? Because he's not a lawyer. He's a false witness upon my name. That's barely lawyers. Well, he's not actually a lawyer. And he keeps saying he's a lawyer, but he's not. He wants to get information from me. And you know, lawyers will never call on Instagram. I know, right? They don't use Instagram either. They will never use Instagram. Yeah, because like he keeps saying like he's a lawyer, but he's not. I do not like Redbird. That's why I don't like. I do not like Angry Birds because of Redbird. Because he has that on his username on Instagram. He has Redbird on his profile picture on TikTok and YouTube. So, good morning, Red. Good morning. Good morning. I don't like Redbird. I don't like Angry Birds. I also don't like Pokemon. Arizona Cardinals, it's alright. I meant like the movie, like the franchise of Angry Birds. I do not like Angry Birds. I also don't like Pokemon. I'm not a huge fan, and I dislike Pokemon. I don't hate it, I just don't like it. I know, but still. I always work out. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm watching Charlie Puth's music video. Well, it's not a music video, it's just, that's hilarious. Do I ever get scam called? Yes, I do, to be honest. That's messed up. That's why I don't give people my number no more. I don't have service in me, so I just, don't want to make phone calls. Well, for me, I watched Talon, Mark Adams, Lizzie Wyatt, King Zippy. Cause I started watching Mark Adams in 2020. I watched Vincent in 2020 also. I watched Talent back in 2020. And I watched King Zippy back in 2021. And then I also watched Lizzie Wyatt back in 2022. I watch it on TikTok and YouTube, but Lizzie Wyatt doesn't have no TikTok no more. Let's see, I could find, for example. What do you mean, Cars best scenes on YouTube? I'm afraid of birds, okay, Francisco? Make fun of me all you want. I'm sure you're afraid of something too. You don't have to be afraid of something. I mean, you don't have to be scared, but everyone has fears. But me, I am afraid of birds. Make fun of me all you want, Francisco. Picking on someone who's afraid of birds. You don't have a heart. No, you're not. You're just trying to make me mad. Dang. Nope. You're the one who's making me mad because you were saying about the why am I afraid of seagulls? I already explained to you why. And I just don't want to talk about it on live because it keeps saying it several times, okay? I'm just tired of people asking about the seagull incident thing. It's annoying. How will you feel if someone makes fun of you if you're afraid of things? I have been through a lot. Yes, I have been through a lot. Especially from when I was young. And Francisco, how you feel if you're afraid of something and someone makes fun of you? I'm not like that. I'm sure you're afraid of something and I'm not gonna make fun of you for that. Or ask you a question about that. I would feel embarrassed if someone made me fun of me for that. I'm sure, and I'll feel bad for you, and I'm sorry, and I'll be sorry to hear that. Hello, Brent. Good morning. Good morning. Well, everyone's gotta be afraid of some things. You cannot just hide your. Everyone's gonna hide. You may hide your feelings, but someday you will be afraid of something. Like when I was young, I was afraid of losing my mom. But in 2018, I lost my mother. I'm not about the seagull story. Your foster parents would. I know, and then my foster mother, she's like, "Do you went to the school dance?" And I say, "No, I didn't." And I did try to explain to the teacher I don't want to go, but the teacher says you have to go, and I did anyway. And when I came out, when I take off my seatbelt, when I get out of school bus, went to the house, my foster mother said, "You went to the dance?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Tell me the truth. If you tell me the truth, nothing bad happens." And I say, "Okay, yes." She's like, "Why did you went to the school dance?" Because it's like, no, you just want to go have fun. No, I'm just trying to tell you that's what I told my teacher, but she doesn't want to believe me still. and she just told her husband. And then I told my foster dad, this is my personal bubble, right? I told him that he come on towards me, so I used his bare hands and grabbed my shoulders and shaking me. To them, it's about the money. They don't care about me. They even let my baby brother hit our sister. Always gonna blame everything from them. But you know what? The teacher and the social worker, like the caseworker, the supervisors, they believe the foster parents without asking me. Like, hey Brent, were you okay? Like, tell me, I wanna hear your side of the story. They don't wanna hear it. They just believe the foster parents and not me, cause they thought I had behavior. I want them to know the truth, but the foster parent doesn't want them. And look, they even had me crying. They had me crying. Like, they took a picture of me crying. No, I'm good. They took a picture of me crying, and they have that on a week console, like a photo, a week console. I know, but the caseworker, like the caseworkers were Mexican, just same thing as my former foster parents was. They were Mexican, you know. They believe the foster parents, not me. And then some of them believe the foster parents too. I know. But the social services, like the caseworker, the supervisor, they don't want to believe me. They don't want to get to hear the side of my story. They believe the foster parents. And whenever I get something from my mom, my foster mother and dad, they take away from me, right? And then my foster mother says, she's not your mom. I'm your mom. Tú eres mi hijo. And I said, no, I'm not. You're not my birth mom. It's just, oh, yes, I am. You know? I know. They didn't believe you because you weren't Mexican. They always... I know. I've been through a lot, guys. I'm Native American, but I do speak Spanish. But if you don't want to believe me, guys, that's okay. I know what you have been through a lot. I'm sorry. It's alright. Yeah, I speak Spanish. I am bilingual because I learned that when I was in the foster care. And I learned how to speak Spanish. My mom was trying to get me back. She kept trying to get me and my siblings back. No worries. That's what my foster mother dad said. That's what my foster mother dad say. They say it's gonna be a sad, emotional story. So, this coming October in 2009. No, so back in October 2009, my mom was getting hurt, and her man was beating her up, abusing her. So I had to run down to my uncle's house, and I told my grandma and grandpa, mom's getting hurt, so I have to call 911. and then she got hurt, and the ambulance took my mom to the hospital, where her man was sent to jail. And the next day, Sunday morning, like around 3 a.m., his brother woke me, my other brother up, and then his mom got mad at me and I called the police on him. And then the next thing you know, the supervisor from social services came. They took me and my siblings to a foster care. The very first time, the 24th and 25th would be hard those 2 days for me. And on that Sunday morning, we went to church, Catholic church. We went to eat out, and that was probably, we used to go out every Sundays to go eat. My mom was trying to get me back. And then once my mom got out of the hospital, she went back to the house. She was like, "Where's my kids at?" And her son, which is the mom, was saying like, "Well, thanks to your son, called police on my son. They were sent to foster care." So she went back to live with her parents, which is my grandma and grandpa. I've been in foster care since October 2009 to October 2013. A huge mistake they made. I know. And I'm just trying to protect my mom. And I did protect my mom. I've been in a group home until I was in a group home, started in a group home in summer 2017. I don't want to talk about it that either. It's kind of personal as well. Because if I say it, then you people's going to judge and criticize it. You know, it was exactly what I was going through. Being in foster care, it's not that easy. I didn't eat breakfast yet, but I will. Sounds good. Why don't you... Well, my grandma's busy, okay? My brother's taking care of my grandma, and my grandma's gotta go to work during the week. And plus, the house is full, okay? Why am I up so early? Just because I want to get up. I took a shower. And when I just went on live for a bit. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end my live stream for now, but I'll be on live later. I showered this morning, like around 4 a.m. So